How you doing? Sean with Fast and Loose. This is the video for cam timing, and I've degreed a cam a couple of times before and they were right on. Matter of fact, I degreed this cam with this timing set. Let me flip the camera around. I've degreed this cam with this timing set, chain and sprockets on this. It was another block. That shouldn't matter. The only thing that has changed is new crankshaft and new lifter, but that shouldn't matter either. And I had to advance my set 2 degrees in the 2-degree setting. So that is why you check this stuff. All right, so stock marks are this dot, and this is a 440 Mopar. I think we know that by now. Stock marks are this dot and this dot. That's how, and then you use 0 right here, and you line that up on the keyway, and then you line up that dot with that dot. Because I degreed this set, and it came out, it's supposed to be at, I don't know, like 106, 104, and it was at 1010. I said, okay, so I advanced it 2 degrees on here, and it came out perfect on 104. I'll check those numbers for you right here in a second. So when you put just to be clear, when you put A2, that's advanced 2 on the keyway on the crankshaft sprocket, you want to go with, instead of the dot, you want to go with the A2, and you line up the A2 with the upper dot. Okay, and this is a 1-bolt cam sprocket there. All right, and so I'll show you how these numbers line up with my cam card, and I'll show you how to degree the cam wheel, or degree the cam timing. All right, we're gonna check it, okay? Okay, so I lined everything up as close to top dead center on number 1 cylinder as possible. I'm putting my, cheapo Jigs degree wheel on here. Works just fine. With a stock bolt, it actually works perfect. Put the washer in there for S and G's. And we're just gonna bolt it straight in there. And I'm gonna put top dead center close to the top, okay? We can move our pointer for the rest of it. Hang on, let me go get a tool. All right, we're gonna lock this wheel in place so we can move it back and forth. This guy. A magnetic base dial gauge. Put it here. putting it as close to the center as possible. Trying to point it straight down the middle here. There we go, that's pretty close. And then I'm going to zero this out. Remember, I pretty much have it as close as I can with these marks to top dead center here. And now we're gonna, all right, we're back. We're trying to secure the pointer. Just making it out of a clothes hanger. We're gonna point it at 0 there. This needs to not move around. Oh my. Okay, that seems pretty steady. Usually you want to bolt it on there with the bolt, but I did this already. I just want to get it on video. Show you why I had to move it 2 degrees. All right, so now we go, we're pointing at 0. Here on the wheel, we zeroed out our dial gauge here, and we got top dead center as close as possible. Now we're going to go 50 degrees on this gauge either way from 0 here. All right, so we're going to go this way. Oh, too far. So you can go back to 50. Oh. I'm try to hit that 50. Oh, this thing moves fast. Okay, got it on 50. And this one's reading at solid. Okay, this is reading at 10, 11, 12. A little past 12. We're gonna back it up. It'll go to 0. And then back to 50. Too far. And that's a 10. So when I say 12, all right, so we need to bring that back to the middle. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and move it over this way. We'll split the difference, go 11. And then we'll go 50 the other way, 0, and then you can go back and forth, but you need, when you get your final reading, you need to be going up towards 50, clockwise, engine rotation, direction. Okay. 50. Right there. Now we're at 11 there. I'm gonna do it one more time. Back to 0 and then back to, oop, too far. I guess it's not engine rotation. It's engine rotation when you're going one way just don't come back to the 50. You gotta go towards the 50. Back and then towards it. If you pass it. There you go. And 11 on this side of the 0 and 11 on this side of the 0. Now we know when we put the wheel to the pointer on 0, the true 0. This is on 0, that's 0, this is 0. All right, now let's move our pointer. Let's not, this has to stay where it is. Let's not disturb that. And then we need to move this gauge over to the intake lifter. We're gonna find the intake center line. So how I did that was actually laid a bolt in there. I'm supposed to use a push rod, but they say you don't need the exact right push rod. So I took some liberties and figured I could go ahead and use bolt. Let me get you in there a little closer. So there's the number 1 intake lobe and lifter. I just set the bolt on there like that, okay? It's gonna be okay. Then we're gonna put the edge of this pointer on this guy, and we want it lined up the same angle like that, okay? So now it's on there. We're gonna zero this guy out. About like that. And then we wanna go get the, okay, well, we should be able to go to 104 on here. Let's look up. Hang on, we gotta pause this. All right, so here's the cam card, and we're going for this one. So 104 degrees, intake centerline, okay? So if we turn this degree wheel to 104, we should be on our center line of our intake for number 1 cylinder. So I'm gonna scooch it around. And we got 70. And you got different numbers down here, but it's, you just keep following it. 70, 80, 90. Here's the 100. Actually says intake centerline area on this wheel. That's gonna work for us. So 104 would be right there. Boom. 104. Now this should be close to 0 center line. I zeroed it before, but that's not right. You zero it now because we're looking for center line, not top dead center. Okay. Now we go 20 degrees on either side of this 104 and see where we end up. And we'll do a little math. We go 20 degrees because of the angles on the lobes. You go too far and you get some crazy readings. So let's do that. Let's go 20 degrees either way. So 20 degrees isn't going to be far. There's 20. And we are at 120, 30, 131, 132, 133. About 133. All right. We have a pen here. Okay, 133. I'm going to write that down. And let's go the other way. So we go back to 0 on this dial, and then keep going past that 104, and then 20 again exactly. 20 from 0. It's ending up on 80, but it's 20 from 0. All right, and we have, it's exactly on 20 the other way from 104. And we have 60, 70, 73, 74, 74, 75. Let's go 75. So you add those two numbers and divide them by 2. So we have 8, 10, carry the 1, 2, 208. All right, so we have 208 divided by 2 is 104. So that matches up with our cam card. And you saw that I had to advance that crankshaft gear 2, that advances your cam timing 2. And now we're right on, and we can continue with the build. Next we'll be doing some painting, throw the heads on, paint the covers, throw them on, throw it back in the truck. All right, thanks for watching.